Traditionally, wills must satisfy specific witness formalities and have handwritten signatures. Can a completely electronic document ever be a valid will? The Michigan Court of Appeals addressed this question in re Estate of Horton. Duane Horton was 21 years old and lived with two roommates. Horton had access to a $100,000 trust fund created by his late father, and a court-appointed conservator managed part of his life. Horton committed suicide and was found by his roommates. Horton's roommates then found a journal and Horton's cell phone in his bedroom. The journal contained an undated entry in Horton's handwriting. The entry stated that Horton's final farewell note was on his phone in a note-taking app called Evernote. The handwritten entry also provided the email address and password needed to log into the app. The roommates found the electronic note in the app as described. The note contained apologies, Horton's funeral requests, final statements to specific people, and Horton's thoughts on religion and the afterlife. The note further stated that Horton wanted his uncle to have some of his personal belongings, an individual named Jody to have his car, his half-sister Shella to have his trust fund money, and his roommates to split everything else between themselves, Shella, and a church. The note also expressly stated that Horton did not want his mother to have his trust fund money. Horton's full name, Duane Francis Horton II, was typewritten at the bottom. Horton's conservator asked the probate court to declare that the electronic note was Horton's will. Horton's mother filed a rival claim, arguing that the electronic document couldn't be a will, and asking the probate court to declare that Horton had died intestate, without a will. If Horton died intestate, his trust fund money and other property would go to his only legal heir, his mother. Evidence was presented, indicating that Horton had a strained relationship with his mother. Horton's roommate also testified that the electronic note submitted to the court was the same as the one she first saw after finding Horton's body, which meant that no one had altered the electronic file since Horton's death. The probate court ruled that the electronic note was Horton's will. Horton's mother appealed to the Michigan Court of Appeals.